FM 1017 and 1320 KLWN Sports Update.
With your KLWN Sports Update, I'm Tyler Jones. We are just 3 days away from one of the most anticipated games of the year in the National Football League as the Kansas City Chiefs travel to Foxborough on Sunday to take on the New England Patriots. Despite being in separate divisions, the Chiefs and the Patriots are very familiar with one another, having played 3 times in the last 2 seasons. Head coach Andy Reid and quarterback Patrick Mahomes each talked about the familiarity with New England and said they're going to do the best they can to be prepared for anything that Patriots coach Bill Belichick puts together in the game plan on Sunday. Here's more from Reid and Mahomes.
I think they know us and we know them, and you get in and you battle. So we played them quite a few times here over the last few years. So it just comes down to execution and on both sides of the ball and special teams and playing good solid football. Make sure we take care of our business here these few days, and Pat being part of that. So he's got to focus in and do his thing that he does every week and get himself prepared to play football in a game.
It's helped me out even to this season in general, the way they've presented different things that maybe we didn't expect, or that they kind of did that were unscouted looks, and being able to adjust on the fly. I mean, it's a team that they're going to have stuff that we necessarily didn't prepare for, because they're going to do stuff that they haven't done maybe in 2 or 3 years. And so we've watched the tape, we went back and tried to look at everything that they could possibly do. But whenever we get these unscouted looks, it's about me finding the best way to get us into the best play and not take these negative plays and still keep the offense moving.
The Chiefs and Patriots will get started this Sunday at 3:25 from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Also in the Chiefs front, not only did the organization decide to bring back running back Spencer Ware this week, but his former teammate Sharkendrick West announced his retirement from football in a tweet stating, "Football, I love you and everything you have brought me in life, but it's time for me to move on to the next chapter in life. I love and thank everyone who supported me. The kid they said would never play football. Hashtag no dream is too big. 35 out." KU basketball is set to take on an old Big 12 foe, the 20th-ranked Colorado Buffaloes, this Saturday at 6 p.m. Earlier this week on Hawk Talk on KLWN, head coach Bill Self said one of the keys to success for his team for the rest of the season is going to be how they play inside the arc defensively. Here's more from Self on just that.
You know, who knows how we're going to end up being 2 months from now or whatnot, but, you know, you learn so much, but we had done such a good job defending the arc up until the Dayton game. I mean, great job, and better than we have in years. But the reason we won is because, I mean, we didn't win against Duke, obviously, but the reason we have won is we haven't shot the ball extremely well ourselves. But if we're going to just play inside the arc, we can beat most teams because we're big. Right. So, but you know, against Dayton, we didn't run them off the line, and they make 16 threes and we make 4, so they outscore us 36 points from 3. You're not supposed to win that game, but we actually dominated inside the arc. We have got to make people play inside the arc. I mean, that's got to be our goal defensively, is make them play inside the arc. Because if we can do that, even when we're not making shots, if it becomes a 2-point game, we're going to be hard to deal with because of the way that a couple of guys can drive and, of course, the way that Doak can finish. So there were some things I think we learned about our team that'll help us down the road.
Pre-game coverage between KU and Colorado begins this Saturday at 4:30 with tip-off at 6 o'clock right here on your home for the Jayhawks, KLWN. Thursday night football tonight at 7:20 as the Chicago Bears host the Dallas Cowboys. That's your sports here on a Thursday. I'm Tyler Jones for FM 1017 and 1320 KLWN. Anytime, anywhere, depend on it.